I'm back, and today we're going to be revisiting Mog Coin on the Ethereum blockchain. Last time I made a video about this coin, it was around $10-20 million market cap. We are now sitting at $222 million market cap. So if you were able to get in when I first made that video, you are doing great on your investment right now on the best meme coin to ever hit the face of crypto. So if you don't know what Mog Coin is, go ahead and watch that first video. I'm not going to be talking about how it's the first culture coin and all this good stuff and what the pit vipers mean, but you may notice from that last video this website is completely new and it looks brilliant. I love what they did with the website. It is so much better than the other two sites that they had before this. It's easily the best meme coin website in my opinion. It's so clean. I absolutely think they executed the website perfectly. You got your buy mog, bridge mog, all the exchanges they're listed on. You can get 69 cents off on the actual Pit Vipers website. So a collaboration with pitviper.com. That's awesome. It's just super clean text down here at the bottom. You got the About Mog, their white paper. It's brilliant. This is what a meme coin white paper should look like. Absolutely great. We got some memes to browse. The toilet meme, I don't know if that's the best meme, Mog Coin. We could put another meme up there. A lot of these memes down below are better than that one in my opinion. But yeah, we have tons of great memes in Mog Coin, and this doesn't even scratch the surface of the memeage, the culture, the dankness of Mog Coin. We also have a new merch store. So you got some new merch. That's cool to see. And then you have kind of a reskinned PFP editor. So that looks great. I would say though, I would like to see, instead of just how to bridge, it said tech up there at the top, and then you'd have, how to bridge, PFP editor, auto mogger, all that good stuff, all your good tech under just one tech tab, because the PFP editor is kind of hard to find, right? I didn't even know it was still on the website when I first saw it. So maybe just advertising the PFP editor a little bit better on the website, just because it is so integral to the culture of Mog. But other than that, I absolutely love the website. So that's extremely bullish. Basically, we've evolved, right? Mog Coin is starting to take over. We mogged Marshmallow the other day, right? If we can pull this up, a full-on thread pretty much of multiple posts where he goes over and is complaining about how we pretended to be Marshmallow. He's trying to claim it's impersonation. He's getting his little lawyers out, but that's not Marshmallow, bro. That's Mogmellow, right? It's officially confirmed by Phantom Wallet, mogging pretty hard. So yeah, that happened. That was pretty funny. A lot of good memes came out of that. And just getting more into the culture. I mean, we got Mogazine now. We have daily magazines all about Mog. Whoever's making these, keep making them. These are great. Love the Mogazines. Mog has also been bridged to base now, so you can trade Mog with low gas fees, not having to be on an exchange. And speaking of exchanges, we'll jump over here to CMC, and we are now on MEXC, HTX, Gate.io, and Crypto.com. I don't care about XT. They're like a scammy exchange. Yeah, we're on those main exchanges. It looks like we're also on just a bunch of random exchanges. Probably can do some leverage on these. I do not recommend leveraging Mog Coin. That's the one thing that I would not do with this coin. But should you be buying spot? Should you be selling if you were in early or something like that? Well, let's get into that. So let's jump over here to charts. The rest of this video will be charting on what I think Mog's going to do for the rest of the month and into the bull, as well as we'll talk about Bitcoin and kind of where I think Bitcoin's going to be headed. So as we can see over here on the Bitcoin chart, we have broken every trend that you could have drawn from the downside, right? We kind of had this like what I would consider a retail triangle, that sort of thing. Everyone started shorting the top of the trend there because they thought they were pattern geniuses and they got squeezed. We saw that on order flow. I talked about this over in the Discord. I'm seeing Binance continue to short as price moves up there. Already trap source and open interest, already reset without needing to sweep the lows. Squeeze higher might take place. And what happened? Well, we had a massive squeeze higher take place out of this range. So make sure you go hop in that Discord to get that timely TA so you don't have to wait for the videos. It is not paid at all. It's a free Discord, so go make sure to jump in there. But getting out of the order flow here, I don't really care about that for this video. We're going to be looking at what Bitcoin could do in the short term and what that means for Mog Coin. So right now we have broken through the sweep level right here, right? We've grabbed all the liquidity from these highs that are on my mouse cursor right now. We are now underneath the sweep level, so that is bearish, right? It wasn't a proper sweep, as in we closed an hourly candle below the sweep level, but we did, fail to hold above it, and we are now deviating it. We got back under. So could I see this rolling over in the very short term? Yeah, I mean, probably I could see it coming down, testing, one of these trends down here, potentially all the way to the golden pocket. Price has tended to retrace to the golden pocket on every downturn, right? If we were to draw a fib, low to high, look at that. That's a golden pocket retest. We go ahead, we do it again to some of these local levels, like right here. We went up, retested golden pocket, continued up. So if we pull it up one more time, would it make sense to come all the way down and into that golden pocket and retest this bottom trend? As well as, I do know that all the liquidity to be swept is now behind this low here. So I don't see the need for us to sweep anything down here anymore. Open interest already reset without needing to do that, but this level could make sense. Come all the way back down, sweep this level here, and then we're off to the races. The other spot that I'd be looking for is this low right here. I just know from open interest that's where positions were being opened. Long positions were being opened on Binance. So liquidity are behind these two lows. So to come down and sweep, either of these levels could make a lot of sense. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. So don't freak out. If Bitcoin does, sweep one of those, it would make a lot of sense. As well as we could just come like 382 retest, test the top trend, or we could just squeeze now. It's all just probabilities at the end of the day. So that's just what I'm seeing on very local time frames. Now going to a more macro, and this is where we'll get into what MOG's going to do, depending on where Bitcoin is on the more macro. I believe we're right here on Bitcoin. We've just had our last major low for the cycle, testing that daily EMA. We are now somewhere in this region here, right? And now we're going to start, really marching up on Bitcoin, going for that, top during the halving. I believe we'll have a, big correction on the halving and then rally back up, chop around, swing fail 100K a bunch of times. And then doom and gloom after that, probably after the Fed cuts. That's just, my guess, right? I don't know for certain that's going to happen, but just based on fractals, based on, the macro economy, that sort of thing, with the Fed cutting, with the Bitcoin halving, that's just, it makes sense to really kind of repeat what we did last cycle. So if this is where Bitcoin is in the cycle, what does that mean for MOGcoin exactly? And what are we going to do to find that out? Well, we're going to look at the OG meme coin, Dogecoin, and that's something that's been around long enough to look at price behavior on. So it gives us the ability to actually look back at January, see where this thing was in terms of Bitcoin, and see when the memes rallied versus Bitcoin in the cycle. And if we go to January, we go all the way down into the depths of Dogecoin, back when it was under 1 cent, we can see that this is actually in January, right before this last pump up on Bitcoin. And you see similar price action to what MOG is doing now. If we go to MOG on that daily time frame, right, we see the floor price accumulation range, and then we pump up with haste. We have pulled back significantly, but it's looking very similar to how Doge was looking right before its next leg up, right? So I do think a very similar thing could happen on MOGcoin here. So yeah, I think it's totally possible we see a massive rally on MOG along with alts and Bitcoin. And then, another small pullback, reaccumulate on that daily EMA, and then a final pop off when Bitcoin is fully topped. Maybe around June is when I'm guessing this last pop would happen on the meme coins, marking the top for Bitcoin there. So yeah, I mean, extremely bullish on MOG. I think it's the Shiba Inu of this cycle. None of this is financial advice, right? It's a meme coin, inherently being a meme coin that is pumped up 10-20x already. It has a ton of risk to be buying now, but with that risk comes a lot of reward. Still being at $200 million market cap, it's not like buying dog with hat or Pepe right now, right? There's still a lot of upside to MOG. It's not out of the question to pull another 100x from current prices. So tens of billions is not out of the question. So I'm gonna leave the video on that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.